Hey, what's going on, everybody? David Grayson here from The Walking David, and hello. Hope you're doing well. It's Saturday, you should be out, you shouldn't be watching this. But, come with me. I'm gonna go out over here. At least, I thought I was gonna go outside, but I probably won't. Because I think it's raining. But, let me check. I'm making this live stream. It is raining. I'm making this live stream because, I don't know, I'm a curious guy, and I would love to know what my subscribers would like to see. A lot of you already kind of know what I do, the fact that I'm an actor and a filmmaker, but I'm curious as to what you guys would really like to see. So, I'm making this live stream so that when everybody sees it later on, they can leave in the comments below what they would like me to do. I really don't care what the suggestion is. It doesn't have to be impressions. It doesn't have to be films. If you have a unique idea that you think that I could do, or you think it would be funny for me to do, or just enjoyable, period, then just tell me, and I will do my best to work on it, because for some dumbass reason, I still have the goal of hitting 1,000 subscribers, and right now, in my personal opinion, I'm nowhere near it. So, being stuck around the 620 subscriber mark kind of sucks. And I think it's just because I'm not giving the people what they want, really. I mean, that might be it. Hold on a sec. Here we go. Sorry, I gotta. This is very amateurish, just like all of these live streams I do. Can't help it. It's kind of how I am. There we go. So, as my subscriber base, what would you like? Anything you'd like me to work on? Anything you'd like me to try out? Things that you like from other channels that you think my channel could is capable of doing and that you'd like to see? Because maybe the other channels that you watched have gone stale, or they stopped making videos on a regular basis, and that bothers you. So give me some suggestions. Like I said, it doesn't have to be live during this stream, but I really am curious as to what you guys want. So, I had talked about in previous live streams, somebody told me, I think it was Broke Black Man who's watching right now, I believe. He was telling me to review the first episode of TV shows, and just the first episode, and just give my take on it. He thought it would be really funny, and I thought that wasn't too bad of an idea, and seems fairly reasonable. It's usually easy to find the first episode of shows online, so it's fairly doable. I talked about doing the Dear Littlefinger videos, where it's sort of like a Dear Abby, but you ask me real life advice, or have real questions that you would want someone who like writes a Dear Abby column to answer, and I will answer them as Littlefinger in a very Littlefinger fashion. So I'll give you fun, vague things about, fight every battle everywhere all the time, kind of answers. So, yes. So those are some ideas, a couple of ideas. How about character analysis of each Walking Dead character who matters from each season they are in? I like that one. I do like to analyze characters. It is, even just being an actor makes you want to analyze characters all the time. So, study their character change and what motivates them and what doesn't motivate them, what turns them on, what turns them off, what pumps them up, what makes them depressed. So That's a good idea. Broke Black Man is full of these good ideas. He's so far has had the most suggestions as to things I can do. Um, and I'm not trying to put any blame on my subscribers because, of course, it's not on you. But I will say this: if any of my subscribers who see this would share, not this video, but a video from my channel that you like, just pick. I don't know. There's several dozen. So just pick one that you like or that you really enjoy, whatever you want to call it, and share it on your social media or send it to a friend who's never seen any of my stuff before. Because that's a good way to get the word out too. Sometimes it isn't about adding more stuff that more people don't see, like this. A lot of people won't even see this, but it's easier to show them stuff that I've already done and be like, yeah, he did this really well, so, and he does this periodically, so subscribe to him for that reason. And YouTube's weird because like I gained 3 subscribers recently and then I lost like 6 today or something like that. So I don't really understand. I don't know if it's entirely me. Maybe it is, but it doesn't seem to make sense. You know, because the last live stream I did was getting an okay amount of views for a live stream I did really late at night and had a good view to like to view ratio. And I don't know. It just seemed YouTube's give me the old fuck you. And I'm a small channel. What's the point of that? What do you even gain from that? The Justin Thomas Show. I need your voice talent for a Jon Snow impression on this new series I'm doing. I'm down. See? Right there. Love it. Go into your channel, Justin Thomas. Let's check it out. Yeah. So you're kind of in a similar range that I am. About 70 videos, 570 subscribers, 26,000 views for the whole channel. Yeah. I don't mind doing that. I'm easy to find on Facebook, or if you want to message me directly on my YouTube channel or leave comments or whatever. I usually read most of the stuff. So like right now, I'm looking at it and it's saying that I'm like I've literally dropped subscribers since this stream started, and only 2 or 3 people have watched. Look at the news night video when I get a chance. I will be sure to do that. If you wouldn't mind leaving a comment once this video's up and remind me exactly of the video. I'll probably remember, but it's always good to leave a reminder for me. I'm pretty scatterbrained right now since I've got just so much going on. You'll love his channel, David. He leaves real criticism like yourself about shows, Walking Dead, Game of Thrones. I'll give you my contact info. Perfect. Thank you. See? Making friends already. Yeah, this doesn't make any sense. Yeah, lost 3 subscribers. No, 4 or 5 subscribers since, I don't know, this morning. I was at 625 this morning. I'm at 621 right now. So I lost 4. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Sorry, folks. I've been cooped up all day, and it's kind of driving me nuts. Trying to see. I like doing the little short impression videos, the vlog style impression videos. My friends don't like it when I do it to them, but that's just because I'm not like a famous YouTuber. If your friend was a famous YouTuber, then of course you'd want to go along with their stupid bullshit like live streams and surprise videos and shit like that, because it's like, yeah, it's going to get a million hits. But nobody wants to do it for as small views that I'm getting. That sounds really sad, but it's whatever. There's so many bigger channels that it's not even a problem. I lose a sub or two when I upload sometimes because people sub on a whim and then they forget they wanted you to sub to them and you didn't. So when you upload, they see your channel and unsub. You're better off without them. Well, that's a very experienced YouTuber right there. At least you have seen it happen to other people. That's true. I don't follow for follow. I don't really believe in doing that. I've done stuff for other people's channels, and then I haven't subscribed to them because their channels are full of like spoilers and stuff, and I don't subscribe to those because I don't want the shows that I watch ruined. It's not that your content isn't good. I'll enjoy it after the show has premiered and you haven't ruined it for me. But sorry, my eyes get really watery when I yawn. I'm so unique. I gained like 100 subs through the Amino YouTube group, and I didn't sub to any of them and lost around 70%. That's kind of similar to me, because like on the Walking Dead Amino app, I have like 455 people who follow me, and I don't follow a single one. And on the Game of Thrones one, I have like 170, and I don't follow a single one. And yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of... It's really odd that you would subscribe to someone expecting them to subscribe back to you. It's like if they're the one who's making content and you're just a person watching. Because half the time if I do that, people don't have any videos on their channel. So it's like I'm subscribing to somebody who calls themselves Rick Grimes who has no videos. I agree, in this be my YouTube friend in the spam section, I just don't get. I don't know. I'm friends with some people on YouTube. But, you got to get there. And I usually try to talk to them off, on other social media if they're not, if I don't know them locally. Like Phil the Issues guy, I talked to Kyle from Azora Hype, and briefly to Talking Thrones, but they, I'm friends with most of the big creators, and it does nothing. Yeah, that's how it goes. It's weird when you think you would get some kind of like secondary fame off of somebody else going, like a famous person going like, hey, he's a cool dude, and then people like check you out, but that's not it. I'd be your friend if I've seen you in the comment section or in live streams, but these are random people. Hey, I'm your friend, Justin, said BBM. Yeah, this whole losing subscribers when you upload, maybe it's just because I made, people didn't like, people liked how infrequent I posted videos. And they don't like live streams, they don't like this cell phone stuff, and I get that because it is very low quality compared to some of the other channels they might subscribe to, so I can't blame them too much. I made the intro for Gray Area and did a full hour interview with her and got like 5 subs. Hey, I guest co-hosted on several shows, and Red Team Review mentioned me for a few things, and like I said, Preston Jacobs, I talked about this in other videos, and it just doesn't do anything. It's and in the Talking Thrones videos where I did the Littlefinger intro, the videos got 70,000 views, and everybody just hated it. The second time around, people just were like, fuck you, get off YouTube. Like, we're so sick of this intro. Wait, which intro? Because I remember seeing two. Oh, let me see. Talking Thrones. I'll pull it up right now. God, he's got 209,000 subscribers. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, that's cool that you stayed. I'm glad that you subbed and that you stayed for the 40 ounces of freedom footage. That's an exciting thing for me, producing a movie. And I'm usually the actor, and I did have a scene in the movie, but I'm definitely not the interesting part of the movie. I was too focused on producing. And that is a very hard job. Constant stress, constant. And I've also been consumed with editing. This past week I haven't been able to edit because the director said that they were having construction at his house, so couldn't go over and edit. But I'll be back at it this coming up week. It seems like he's been editing anyway. So, don't understand how it works, but we'll go with it. My channel really doesn't have much of a focus, because YouTube, I'm not planning on this being like a career. If I completely just didn't want to be in actual movies and didn't want to be in anything for real and didn't want to be like working on a movie or having any involvement in the film entertainment industry, I'd probably be one of these YouTube movie reviewers who just shits on everything because I'm good at shitting on stuff. Hey, what's up, Analysis? Thanks for popping in. Let me see here. Trying to find where. One sec. Load more. Okay. Looking. We should all ask Analysis how he did it. He gained over 10,000 subs in a matter of hours or some shit like that. I think he's got 2 videos on his channel too. And that's it. I've seen weirder things happen. Let me see here. Trying to find it. Let's see. I think I should drop Cersei and start praising Sansa. Well, and see, that's the thing, is that I feel like my channel overall does kind of showcase what I do. And here's the deal. It's like, I hope a lot of people on their projects, I don't get a lot of help in return. And I am bitching about it a bit because it's not equal. And if my friends helped me as much as I helped them on some of their stuff, then I would have a lot more sketches, short films, and stuff like that on there, but I'm dealing with what I'm dealing with. Yeah, let's see here. Is this it?
Do you know what talking through?
Okay, so there's a video, BBM, that you were asking about, and one is called Littlefinger's Master Plan, and this is people, like, all the comments in this say best Littlefinger I've heard. David, your little finger was spot on. That Peter Baelish impression was so good. So I got a lot of these like really great comments. The next time, though, that they used it, or that he used it, was just, oh my god, like people could not bitch more. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I edit for weeks and mix genres and try to be different. I have tons of real world experience from radio, digital media, and I get killed by people who can't edit and say nothing new. I know exactly how you feel, man. Exactly. You know, I would post more, and I'm gonna post more about the movie as we get closer to that. Also, there's another video I think that was called, let's see, How to Defeat.
Do you know what Talking Throne?
How much does that have? How to Defeat the Night King on Talking Thrones, posted on April. So back in April then is when I did all this stuff for him. And people were going, nice intro. When I saw the intro, I immediately stopped the video and subscribed. Not to my channel, they didn't. My father, he told me that when people ask about Dragonglass, that the Yumbas and the Kastaks are always going to be at each other's throats. I don't know. It's hard when I have headphones in, actually. I need to be able to hear myself. But there's something. People are saying, love the intro, make the next one with John's voice. And then, I think the third time he posted it, people just, yeah, they just tore that shit to shreds. Too long. Get off of YouTube. You know, Littlefinger's my least favorite character. He killed everything. He said it in the opening, the first time I ever did it, he did say in the video my name and my channel name. And I think I might have been in the description. The second time, I think maybe just had my voice and was in the description, and then that was it. And, I mean, that video's still technically up, but nobody's going to go back to his channel from, you know, 4 months ago. Do I read the comics? Do I read the comics, and why not do issue breakdowns? I do not read the comics. Yeah, people don't click links. It's sickening. And, yeah, it's just kind of frustrating because, you know, half the reason, I mean, I openly will say that half the reason that I did the stuff for their channels was because I wanted to get myself out there and get more people to my channel, but it really did not pan out that way. It just got them more subscribers and more praise for being so creative, and it's like, oh, fuck off. You know, I really think I would like what I am trying to do with this news night. Well, I'm definitely down to help you, as has been my problem. Yeah, I don't mind. If your channel blows up, just remember the little guy. But don't worry. I mean, outside of, you know, YouTube, I do quite a lot. That's the main reason that I don't make a lot of like heavy content here and put a lot of my time into making videos that are like high quality, like the Rick Grimes and Jon Snow one, you know. Just because of the fact that, you know, my goal is to make actual movies. It's not meant to make little skits and put them on YouTube. But if I'm gonna do stuff on YouTube, I'd like to get to a decent amount of subscribers, and to me, I'm not there yet. But the subscribers I have, aside from the ones who subscribe when I post stuff, are very nice. They're very supportive. I think I'm so far down, and they subscribe to a lot of people though, and I don't do the stuff that they like. I don't do the spoilers. I don't say, "Oh my God, OMG, do you know who got cast as Rhaegar? Rhaegar Targaryen. Do you know who got cast as him? Oh my God, breaking news! Jared Leto is fucking Rhaegar." You know, like I saw it in a magazine or on 4chan in the B section. You know, I'm just like, oh, whatever. Because that shit just doesn't interest me, you know. I wish I could do, like, actual acting for you guys on YouTube, or be asked to do more skits by other bigger channels where, like, I film something here and then they put it in their video and then I'm allowed to share it on here. But a lot of people also have a problem with that, where I can't, you know, I give them some of my content to put in their videos, but then they won't let me, like, re-upload it on my channel, when it's like, oh, well, what the fuck was the point then? Oh, the Jon Snow and Littlefinger one? Well, I'm glad you watched it. I was kind of surprised. I was hoping that would get a lot more of a view spike once, you know, Jon Snow and Littlefinger actually had a real conversation in the show. Nope. No, like, I haven't been allowed to re-upload anything. I asked Phil about that a while ago, and I go, hey, is it cool if I, you know, download, like, the whole hour-and-a-half thing that I co-hosted with you and put it on my channel so my subscribers can see it? And he, you know, very politely said no. And that's not a dig at Phil. I sort of get it, because at the time, you know, it was probably didn't want to lose, you know, ad revenue or viewership. I don't know what it would hurt now. Maybe it wouldn't hurt anything, but it also wouldn't make much sense to upload the co-host thing that I did of The Walking Dead from season 6 randomly on my channel. And yeah, I don't know. Let me see, what do people say? Yeah, that's shitty, man. Jon Snow and Rick Grimes is one of the best. Yeah, I really actually tried on that one. It was raining. I wrote it all out. I think I even still have the pieces of paper around my desk here. Hold on, I'm going to see if I can find something without... No. 2 seconds. Yeah. Sorry, folks. Let's see if I got it right here. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. See? I don't know if you can see this. It's just some of the original notes I did. It says R for Rick and J for John. So if I just read exactly what I wrote, and I might have adapted some of it, but it's, if you join us, you will. We already have the scavengers, the hilltop, and the kingdom. Which kingdom? The kingdom. There are 7 kingdoms. The one ruled by King Ezekiel. I've never heard of him. What's his house sigil? I don't fucking know. Listen, I'm done fighting. That's all I've done since I've left home. I don't blame you for what you've lost, what you've been through. You're just not seeing things right, but you can come back from this. I know you can. I can. My place is here in the north. If you don't fight, you die. and I don't want you to die. The battle is not amongst ourselves. Winter is coming, and the dead come with it. Yeah, so that's just a random piece of paper that I wrote it on. Literally, it's like a sticky note, and it's just here on my desk underneath my keyboard. And honestly, the hard part about doing sketches like that isn't even the voices. It's a matter of making sure that your audio and camera is all set up, and you're just doing that all by yourself. Because I'm not setting it up on a tripod, and I'm not measuring it out because I'm standing in front of a green screen. I'm trying to make it look semi-cinematic, if you can even call it that. Even trying to do subtle things with the wardrobe, even though you can only see from here up. So I got like a coat that had kind of a furry collar, and all that little shit. I wonder if there's more here. There probably is. I have all kinds of little notes kind of scattered around here. How about live reactions with no video? Obviously, as a lot of stuff. As the show airs, talking during the commercials and shit. Maybe. Edited the Behind the Blue Eyes video this morning. I did the whole thing when I was taking a shit. It took 20 minutes. People are all about it. And I spent 2 weeks on the Walking Dead Newsweek vid. And it's sitting at 50 views. It was released yesterday, and it's amazing what people like and don't like. I know, man. Like I said, the Jon Snow and Rick Grimes video, though, I was so proud of that I sent it around to tons of people, like tons of Facebook groups and things like that. And I really thought, like I had mentioned this previously, that it was going to take off because, when it spikes 1,500 views in a week, you're like, holy shit, is this how it happens? Is this how it starts going viral? And I thought, doesn't that just seem like the type of video that would go viral? Like, like you'd see it on Facebook and people put like the smiley, like the laughing faces at the top and the white bars and be like, look at this jackass did, I haven't seen these vids that you have, and I've been subbed for a year. Well, that's surprising. There are no notifications for you, and I'm checking the bell. That's weird. Maybe that's the problem. Nobody's even knows. They're like, oh shit, he's been posting stuff for a while. Like just in the last week, I've posted, let's see. If you count the little impression videos, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So about, in a week and a half or 2 weeks, I've posted 7 videos. Some anywhere ranging between 30 seconds and an hour and 30 minutes. So it's hard to say. The most liked video I did recently was the Walking Dead Season 8 discussion, and it got like 13 likes and only 60 views. And the Jon Snow and Littlefinger thing has been sitting at like 450-ish views for a while. Like it maybe goes up 2 views a week. Like it's really slow. My tags won't work 1 hour. Next they are gone. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see here.
I was on my way to try to find some food. A couple of miles north, I heard that there was a Taco Bell that's serving warm quesadillas.
Quesadillas?
I like quesadillas.
I do.
And although it's the food of the wildlings,
It is.
the wildlings know their food.
They do.
It's better than venison stew
It is.
for the 4,000th day in a row.
Then when Justin got an actor to answer a tweet, he had less views on his video about it, while other YouTubers do it and gain more. I would be reporting like a motherfucker. Yeah. It ain't right. It ain't right, folks. A lot of my videos are monetized, and it just makes nothing. It's not appealing to the advertisers. Let's see. Well, I've made 84 cents in the last 30 days. Woo. Pop-up news night to see it. I think it needs you. We could upload on both channels. Channel if it was something you're interested in. It's missing good voice talent. Well, you're right. It ain't worth it. I'll say this. If I wasn't monetized, I'd be uploading tons of shit. You know, I can't monetize any of the behind-the-scenes videos that I post because they have copywritten music in them. But that's why I posted them. Do every other episode on each. Yeah, let me go back to your channel again. Don't know. Well, yeah, you'll definitely have to link me, Justin, to some of this stuff. Fuck. I got like a pulled muscle on the top of my back. Probably pulled it while I was golfing the other day. Happens while I'm hitting those flop shots. But I'm good at hitting those flop shots. So it's worth the pain. Yeah, it's worth it. I think so. I had a lot more Kit Harington in the episode and had to cut it completely since my impression was so bad. Now you got me curious. Let me see. Which one did you do the Kit Harington impression? I'm sure I'll get flagged for even watching it. Is it the predictions video? Predicting winner? Or moments so far? Or what was it? I apologize if I'm looking off. I'm looking up YouTube stuff. News night. Oh. Westworld and Walking Dead. Let's see. Dragon and the Wolf. How far down is it? News night with Cersei and Dany. I don't. Here. David, does the impression videos you do get the most views out of your content? Yes. They do. I know, it seems pretty obvious to do more impression videos, but when I'm busy and nobody's helping, it's harder. Here, let me listen.
Hello and welcome everyone to Thrones Night News, the #1 fake news show in Westeros. Today we'll be taking a look at the recent developments in Westeros. Might I kill you, Tim? So Game of Thrones Season 7 is coming to a close. We're only a few days away from the season finale. A lot of loose ends will be tied up. Ahead the Eight of Dorne. It's unclear what's going on with that. Untucked.
Am I listening to the right one? The next one. Okay, let me go back. Predictions for Jaime Lannister. I apologize. My phone is literally blocking every single thing, so hold on a sec. The next video with Cersei and Dany as the thumbnail. That's the one I clicked on, the Dragon and the Wolf. That's literally the one I clicked on. See? Look. Oh, the Night King one? Okay.
It's a long way down. Yeah. Crows keep telling me I'll be here soon. Bischoff, tear down this wall.
I know, I'm probably not listening to the right one again, am I? Here, go to your channel really quick and count how many spaces I need to go. No thumbnails, no messing up. We'll do it by straight numbers. So here. I'm looking at it. Now, what? Just hold on a sec, folks. I want to hear this. 8, 2, 3, that's 6. Okay. Click on this one.
Hello, and welcome to the Justin Thomas Show. It might be a fake news station delivered by fake people, but the stories are always real and are made for real fandom fans. On today's show, we'll be discussing Westworld Season 2 as well as Season 8 Walking Dead news. We've got a lot to cover, so let's jump right into it. So Tim, who do we have on today for interviews? Tim, are you there? Are you there? Does anybody know where Tim is?
Yeah, come on, Tim.
Hello, Justin? Justin, can you hear me? It's me, Tim.
Tim, where are you?
Bye, Analysis. Thanks for stopping in, buddy.
I didn't want to let you down, so I called up one of my best pals, Kid Harington, and he was more than happy to put together a group of people he doesn't really know, but nonetheless seemed to be good picks to go on a mission and trap you a exclusive guest, Justin, just for you, so you could do a good interview for tonight's show.
You're friends with Kit Harington?
Oh yeah, we go way back. We were in a play together back in my acting days.
I didn't know you were an actor, but it doesn't matter. Why didn't you just get Kit Harington to do an interview? That would have been way better than any guest we've had so far. We literally interviewed a random, no-named Lannister soldier last week.
I just didn't want to put him on the spot and make him feel like he had to do it because of our friendship.
But you asked him to go and trap a guest for an interview, and that's not an issue for him? You know nothing, Justin Thomas. I fucking love Tim.
Yep, no big deal.
It's not bad, actually. I didn't think it was that bad.
Just for fun.
So you and Kid Harington kidnap people for fun. I'm not sure I need to hear the rest
You
of
got the
this.
fucking
It's not
part right.
kidnapping. Most of them aren't even kids. It's more abduction than anything if you want to get technical.
Okay, whatever. So we are covering Westworld in The Walking Dead today, not Game of Thrones. You know that. So why does it look like you guys are beyond the wall, and what kind of guests are you getting for me there?
You know how you're always telling me after the show about the fans are so stupid and they could literally put anything in the show and they wouldn't notice because they're basically brain dead trash with no idea what good content is?
First of all, I would never say that, and if I did, I'm sure I was joking, Tim.
Well, I told Kid Harington about this, and he suggested we go and capture a white for your interview. Because if the fans are as stupid as you claim, you can just act like it's a zombie from The Walking Dead.
Okay, again, I never call the fans stupid, but I don't think an interview with a white, our zombie, or whatever you want to call it, would be a good idea anyway. Seems pretty dangerous, Tim.
At least do a quick interview. 6 men died on this trip, and one of them actually kind of mattered. He had a name.
You're outside right now.
Yep. I just think that John would be a little bit disappointed if we went all the way out here and you didn't do the interview, Justin.
So you're gonna put the fucking white on your fucking show, and you're gonna tell people it's the same fucking thing as the fucking twat show that you're watching.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Yeah, I can see how it can fluctuates between being really good and like a New Yorker from the Bronx. Winter's coming, and you're gonna fucking tell me where it's coming from, otherwise I'm gonna smack you. Egrets. Good stuff. Sorry. That takes a lot of work, though. I can tell that you're putting a lot of effort into these. Hey, I watched a video of half of one. Half of one what? Oh, did you want me to keep playing? Or something? Oh, okay. Sorry, I clicked on Discord by mistake. But, yeah, if I watch, and, you know, people just talking like that, or if I just watch other people doing impressions of it, sometimes watching someone who's not the actor do an impression, you see the tricks that they use to do it. Like, Jon Snow to me always has to sound like he's about to yawn or he just got done yawning. The Umbers and the Carstocks. Lyanna Mormont. Like he's kind of constantly going like, and you stay here in the north, and winter's coming. The goal is to have an ongoing storyline throughout the videos, and you have actual fandom news, like The Walking Dead when it's reaction with Tim, the stock footage guy. Interesting. Well, that's clever. I mean, that's trying to make it like a show, which is why it's called The Justin Thomas Show. That's good. That's why you aim, you know, higher than you do. I probably will like the Walking Dead one, although I did not I did not expect to be doing this stream this long. I apologize for yawning so much. I'm just looking at this computer screen, and I'm pretty hungry too. So I went to Second City for writing and improv. Don't know if you know what that is. Absolutely, I know what Second City is. Did you go to the one in Chicago or the one in Ontario? Or yeah, man. Absolutely. Leave your information. Do you have like an IMDb or anything like that? I'm gonna look you up. Justin Thomas. I'm sure there's like a million Justin Thomases on IMDb, but let's see here. Oh, Detroit. Okay. That's cool. Let me see here. That's weird. But do you have like an IMDb or anything, Justin? God, there are so many Justin Thomases. Holy fuck. And I didn't do main stage. I was club DJ for 10 years. You won't find me on IMDb. All right. 10 years. Fuck. How old are you, Justin? You sound really young. Or did you just start really young? If you started at 16 or 17, I guess you'd be my age, so. $30. Okay. Well, that's cool. You can find me on IMDb, Justin. You remember him DJing? Fuck, man. How long you been around, Broke Black Man? Hey, it's more than what some people have, man. It really is. Be amazed how many people are just talk. I'm in a state that's full of it. There you go, rich in experience. Guess that makes me fucking filthy rich. I guess I'm gonna wait. You look me up on IMDb. I don't want to look it up myself. Because I was looking for you. I was looking for you. Now I'm looking at the weather forecast. Because that's how interesting this stream is. David Grayson. looking at the weather. And winter is coming. Your father and I will be back later. He received in a text message. Well, that rain's not even gonna make it here. That's so crazy that we're like the only part of the country that has like weather. Like rain and stuff. There really is none. Like if you look over at Kazakhstan. Well, thanks for watching my shitty vids, and I'll message you, and hopefully we can make something work for us both. Sounds good, man. And they are not shitty vids. You just gotta work on the Jon Snow impression. It's not a big deal. Been doing impressions for a long time. Not Jon Snow ones. I still need to work on mine a lot. I get told that all the time. I only get told that my Littlefinger is good, and I feel like my Jorah Mormont's not bad, but I have to talk that way for a few minutes and warm myself up before I'm really in the zone. Yeah, but in fairness, his voice has changed. You know, like I think my Jon Snow is more like, you know, how he was in the first few seasons. And now that he's gotten older, he's starting to talk like that. Like he's starting to kind of whisper stuff. I wish we had never gone. How about my queen? You know, like he just kind of, oh. If I stabbed, let me see if I can do it. If I stabbed the Mad King in the belly, would you admire me more? I don't think he expected to die. By what right does the wolf judge the lion? Yeah. Who was directing that shit? A guy with ultrasound hearing. The sound mixer. He was like, yep, sounds good with my headphones. Run into that problem quite a bit, where the sound people are, they might be some of the laziest people. Like, not sound editors. Sound editors have to fix all the stuff, but it's like, you know, who even fucking knows? Also, I think the reason actors whisper a lot of things is because when you whisper, you can do better accents. And since Nikolai Coster-Waldau is Danish, he has a Danish accent, and it comes through now that he speaks loudly. But back in season 1 and 2, he would just be like, ah, yes. If anybody found out about us, we could have a ballad written about us. The wolf of Cersei's cat. You know, like, and it was more cheeky and kind of whispery, but it helped him nail a British accent. And now it's just kind of like, whatever. Yeah, if you sing low, you can sing almost anything. And it's a matter of, as vocal people would say, it's a matter of perfecting that push to get it to come out loudly. Do the same thing that you would do when you're doing an impression low or singing low, and then just push it out louder. It also helps you not ruin your voice when you do impressions or sing. And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friends, I'll sing it clear. Well, I record the audio in an app that animates the mouth. Then I have to put it into Audacity and try to clean it up. So it sounds... just working on a better system. Honestly, if you want your sound to sound better, and you're not having to watch anything and like ADR it, like mouth and basically lip sync your own stuff. If you're doing it that way, I bought some of these, but you don't need these. But I got these sound pads. And if you, like if I do this, if I talk into my headset while I'm wearing this stuff, I'm sure it even like takes some of the echo out of the rest of the room. And that'll help you get a lot clearer audio. If you don't want to invest in those, that's fine. Just go into your closet and go between a couple of like coats, kind of like wool or winter coats. Not windbreakers, nothing that goes like shh when you slide it. Just kind of furry coats. And kind of cocoon yourself in them like you're hiding like a little kid, and then hold a mic in front of you and then just do it there and it'll come out really clean. Anytime I did like videos like Rick Grimes and you don't see my face, or Alt-Shift-X or little finger like that, I always did it that way, and the audio always sounds really good on those videos. Really crisp. But that's just my suggestion. Those might all be things you already know. And if so, I apologize. Yeah, I got a good mic. I use Audio-Technica directional mic. I just need to step up my After Effects skills and stop using an app to move the mouths. If I could record on my main PC, it would be fine. Yeah, Well, seems like you're knowledgeable enough, But, at least the insulation would help, at this point. I ordered my stuff off the Wish app, so it comes from China. And my stuff cost me very little compared. I won't say how much, but it was very, very little compared to what you would buy at like a Guitar Center or something like that. But 58, well, I'm going to end this stream, I guess, in a couple of minutes, make it an hour long. But I'll get at you, brother. Hopefully we can make something that is of substance and gets views. Hey, man, I'm down. I'm definitely down. Yeah, leave a comment on this video, dude, and I'll be sure to contact you and give you my email and all that stuff. I won't do it over the live stream, because you never know. But after that, sure. And I can probably find you on Facebook, I'm sure. If not, you can just look me up, David Grayson. It's pretty simple. It'll be the one that looks like me. Now the social security number. And what's your blood type? Huh? Come on, big guy. What's your blood type? Oh, universal donor, you say? Nice. Yep. Peace, Justin. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. I'm glad we got to talk, and hopefully we'll get a chat later. Yeah, Twitter DMs work fine. What he said. But yeah, just got to wrap it up. Got to stall for time. Got like 25 seconds until it's an hour-long stream. Another hour-long stream. Holy fuck. So, I'll gain like 2 cents from this. Even though everybody who watched it has already watched it. Or who will watch it has already watched it. Anyways, I'm David Grayson. This is The Walking David. Thank you all for joining me. Leave a comment below if you have an idea for my channel. Peace. Thanks.